All right, here we have Chainlink symbol LINK versus the dollar. This is going to be requested by Mr. Hootie Hennessy, Mr. Consistency right now. And again, we do have continuation on this. So we identified that this was very likely going to be a continuation of the uptrend way back on over here when this thing was edging towards a golden cross and more importantly, putting in a higher low, actually simultaneously in this one. Then we said, hey, first and foremost, be looking for a move to about 28 and a quarter or so, and then a breakout on a daily closure above about 28 and a half would be get the next targets all the way up to about 33 to 34, of which we're at right now. Now, do I think that this is actually going to stop right here? You know, maybe short-term timeframes do spend a little bit of time going sideways, although it doesn't necessarily look like that in the 4 hour. In fact, volume's still pouring on this one, which is really, really good signal. And we also did identify that this does actually have a bit of an inverted head and shoulders, specifically seen on a 5-day right here, which does have a measure move significantly higher as well, somewhere around the low 40s actually, so somewhere between about 40 to 41 and a half or so. So looking pretty damn good right there. And this is actually a really, really good setup at the same time. Anyways, we have the tried and true. We got trend continuation. We have volatility expanding, and we do have momentum oscillators also on the 5-day reaching towards the bullish control zone as well. I'm curious if we see any sort of short-term signals. Daily obviously has a golden cross right here. We see the continuation above the 200 simple alongside, again, expanding volatility. Daily jewel did catch the move down around here, still giving positive curvature on that, so that is good. It is getting more aggressive there, so I don't know how much more this one has to go before a daily pullback, but let's see where exactly we're at right now. Yeah, we actually did clear above the last prior set of highs. So I would be looking for continuation probably for the next week, maybe 2 weeks, all the way up to low 40s. And same thing on daily RSI right here as well. Actually very, very good. Anyways, go check out the short-term timeframes for what it's worth. 4 hour, you know, hidden bullish evidence. We're off the last 4 hour low. Beautiful. Not always going to have an example like that. By the way, that's a pretty exaggerated example, but pretty damn good. Anyways, most importantly, I wouldn't really be looking for a short-term pullback on a 4 hour time frame until we see BBWP get at least into like the low 90s, preferably higher than that. But right now, we're just kind of edging our way up there in the like mid to upper 80s for right now. But I would be looking for that to trade a little bit higher before a little bit of a short-term pullback in this case. Bi-hourly, what are we looking like? Just looks like continuation right here as well. This one already did get actually into the red zone at about 96 percentile. So that that consolidation looks like it's already over. RSI tells the story on that one. And hourly, what are we looking like right here as well? Hourly actually is going to be a pretty damn good time frame, especially on these trending moves. And what do you know, hidden bullish evidence on that last low right there. Yeah, I would feel confident saying that this one probably is ready to roll once again. We've even seen BBWP come all the way down below 50 percentile, which is typically good enough. Lower, you know, obviously going to be better for a more long-term resolution, but in that case, it is just an hourly, and we're looking at, you know, a daily, weekly move right there. Anyways, checking out momentum oscillators over here. I just want to do a very brief check on this one, and then we'll talk about invalidations on this one as well. But you know, looking at daily link, we do see Stokes will remain to the upside as long as above 31.5 bucks, looking good right there. 5-day is 28.5, and weekly is 18. So I do think that this one still has a little bit to go. Obviously, trading above all my super guppies right there as well, which is good. And we can go over here on link, and let's see, are we trading above any sort of topside shoulder bands right now? Yes, indeed we are. Daily did close this nice girthy green dildo above it. Now we are just already back tested the topside of it at about 33 and 9 cents. You look, as long as this condition is met, I'm looking for continuation like today, tomorrow, essentially. And I'd keep a short-term area in mind with the wick highs of this area right here. That's going to be 35.5 or so. I'd probably be looking for a short-term pullback around there, and then very likely continuation maybe over the next week or two towards those deeper targets in the low 40s, that is. Now, of course, this always comes with an invalidation point, and what are we looking like right here? Where was your breakout? Well, your breakout was essentially in the basically about 30 bucks or so. So as long as things above 30 bucks, you know, it is looking all well and good in the hood, and link looking strong, looking pretty damn strong, especially on pretty much all time frames right now. So there you go, Mr. Sir.